Hello all, welcome to Analytics Educator. Today in this tutorial we are going to learn data visualization using Python. We are going to use a matplotlib package which is included in Python to create all the insightful charts and graphs. What you are going to learn is you are going to learn how to create a line chart, a scatter plot, a histogram, the basic ones, and then you will also be learning how you can add some advanced features into this graph, like you can change the colors or change the line style. You can add the axis sticks, you can add custom titles and labels, you can resize your figure, you can add legends, and at the end you can save your figure as per the uh, required format. Okay, so let's dive in. I am using the Spider. In Spider, first of all, I require this library to be installed, matplotlib. So write import matplotlib.pyplot. Okay, this is the name of the package. You select it and press F9, which is the keyboard shortcut to execute it. First of all, I am going to show you how to create a scatter plot. So I have two different variable, which is called, first is mpg, means miles per gallon. There are different cars for which I have different miles per gallon, the mileage basically. So this is the data I have written. So I will simply execute this data. So I have created this data, and then I also have the respective weights of all these cars, which I have written it as weight, different weights. You can either indent these codes by pressing an enter button so that it fits into the screen, or you can continue writing it into the same line. Both ways it works, no problem. Okay, so I have two different variables, miles per gallon and weight. Now what I want to do is I want to create a scatter plot. So how do I create a scatter plot? Whatever I have written over here, matplotlib and pyplot, simply copy this one and you write matplotlib.pyplot dot, it's a scatter plot we are going to create. So write scatter, and within the bracket just write the name of the two variables whatever we are going to create the scatter plot with, that is mpg comma and weight. So let's run it. See, we have got the scatter plot. Now there is an easy way, or rather a shortcut to write it. Not every time we would like to write matplotlib.pyplot. So what you can do is, while importing it, you can name it as plt. So henceforth, if I want to refer this entire code matplotlib.pyplot, rather than writing the entire part, you can simply write plt. You can even write any other name, like maybe John Shina. Okay, any name you can write, but usually the data scientist use is a standard notation plt, so I'll also be using plt, but otherwise any name works over here. I will import it as plt. So simply, instead of writing matplotlib.pyplot, I will be writing simply plt, and I will execute it. See, I am getting the same result. Okay, now if I want to change the color of these dots, so what you can do, just put a comma and write c equals to, c is the short form of color. You can add any color, maybe red, and execute it. It has become red. You can use any color, maybe green. It has become green. So any color you can use, or even you are allowed to use the codes of different colors. You can use the code, you can use a color picker to capture the code, and you can use it to put it over here. It's an orange. Okay, so you can use it. Now if you want to change the size of these dots, you can do that by writing s equals to, suppose we write 5. See, the dots becomes, it has become very small. So let's increase it to 50. Now it has become quite big. So you can play around with the dots as per your usage. Now you can see, if I use it, I can change the limit. Presently it is starting from 10 till 35. What if I want to show it from 0? Okay, so how I can do that? Just by adding xlim, I'm sorry, you need to write plt.xlim. So I am changing the range of the x-axis. So I want it to start with 0 and end to 40. Now if I execute that, so now I have from 0 to 40. Similarly, if you want to change the y-axis, you can change it by writing plt ylim. You can write from 0 to, let's say, 6. So it has come to 6. Okay, you can change it as per your requirement. Now I'm going to show you how to create a line chart. For line chart, let's assume that I have two different soccer teams, football teams. One is East Bengal, another one is Mohun Bagan, and in their respective games I want to see how many goals they have scored. Like in the first match, East Bengal had scored 6 goals and Mohun Bagan had scored 0. Next game, East Bengal had scored 0 and Mohun Bagan had scored 2. So forth. I mean, similarly, so on and so forth. So I will create these two, East Bengal and Mohun Bagan, and now I am going to create a line chart. In line chart, it's very simple. You write plt dot plot, and I want to create a line chart for only, suppose, East Bengal. Okay, just for East Bengal, and now I can see there is a line chart. It's how East Bengal has scored different goals in their respective matches. I can also add the x limit because there is a little bit of white space at the end. I want to remove that. So I can write plt.xlim 0, 145, the way we had done it earlier. I'm sorry, I have also written the Mohun Bagan. Let's comment it out by putting a hash. I can comment it. So now I have only East Bengal. Now the white space, it has gone. I can also plot both East Bengal and Mohun Bagan in the same plot by writing plt East Bengal, plt Mohun Bagan, and x limit is 0 to 145. Now both the data sets have been plotted in the same chart. Okay, now again you can change the colors if you wish by writing plot East Bengal C equals to brown. That means for East Bengal the color coding will be brown. And see, what we have done over here is, I am writing C equals to brown, and then I am writing plt dot show. Once I have written plt dot show, now only the East Bengal charts will be plotted because I have written plt dot show. Whatever I have written above plt dot show, that will be published separately, and the whatever I have written beneath plt dot show will be published separately. That is, Mohun Bagan and East Bengal will be published separately. See, now I have two different charts. In first one is for East Bengal, so that is they have scored the goals till 6, and in Mohun Bagan they have scored the goals till 5. So they are different charts. Okay, now you can also presently I might have little bit of problem in understanding which is East Bengal, which is Mohun Bagan. Okay, so what I can do is I can add a title over here. So how to add a title? You can add a title by saying plt dot title. So I am saying East Bengal, and then over here you can write plt dot title Mohun Bagan. So now I will not be having any difficulty in understand which is what. This is East Bengal and this is Mohun Bagan. Okay, you can add a title. Now the next part is I can also add different labels. Okay, now let's assume that I do not want to I do not want to create a new one. I mean, I do not want to create the chart separately. I want to plot them into a single chart. Okay, so how to do that? I will simply remove the plt.show. This I have showed you. Okay, yep. Now I will remove the plt.show. Let's copy this one, whatever I have written earlier. So if I remove the plt.show, okay, then I will not be requiring the two different plot title. So plt.plot East Bengal, I have said the color will be brown. plt.Mohun Bagan, I have not given any color, so it will be by the default color. So plt.title, title will be both plots together, x limit equals to 0 to 45. See, now both the plots are together. I have gotten them together. Now what I am trying to do is I want to add some title to the x-axis and y-axis. Presently I understand that these are the number of how many goals they have scored. Okay, I'm sorry, these are not how many goals, these are the number of matches. This is the 0 match, is the 20th match, is the 40th match. Okay, that is your x-axis, and your y-axis is how many number of goals you have scored in each match. This is the 100th match, this is the 120th match. But if I send these to one of my client, they might not be knowing what are these things. So I want to add some x-axis level and y-axis level. So how I can do that? I will be simply plotting this chart, I mean plotting this, writing this code. Now I will only be adding two things, plt dot x level, okay, and plt dot y level. Both the things I have added. In x-axis, these are the number of matches, so I can write number of matches, and in y-axis I can write number of goals scored. See, this is number of matches, this is number of goals scored I have written. So it becomes easier for us to understand. Next one will be, now I can see these are the number of matches are given over here as per my data 0, 20, 40, 60. What if I don't want to give this in this way? Okay, till 60th match I just want to name it as maybe bad. 0 is maybe bad. If you have played 0 matches, it's bad. If you have played 60 matches, it's maybe average. If you have played 100, it's good. If you have played 140, it's super. So rather than I want it to display, rather than 0, 20, 40, I want to display it as bad, average, good, super. This is how I want to do that. So how can I do that? I will just change this one. This should not be East Bengal and Mohun Bagan. This should have been number of matches and number of goals scored. I will change it up to this much, whatever we have done earlier. Now you can write plt.xticks. That means I am going to change the xticks. So which all other things I am going to change? Since you are writing more than one value, you know that you need to write it in third bracket. So I have written 0. That means I need to put some value for 0. I need to put some value for 60, 100 and 140. So for 0 I want it to display as bad. For 60 I want it to display as average, then good, then super. And if I execute, so the y-axis will remain as they are. I'm only going to change the x-axis. So if I execute it, so see, rather than writing over 0, 20, 40, 60, I have only bad, average, good and super. In this way, if you want to change this, you can change this. Moreover, if you want to change the angle of this text, okay, so you can write whatever you have written. You can continue writing in the same line, or you can write it below. You can write rotation equals to maybe 45. So this text will be rotated by 45 degree. I will show you how it will look like. See, it has become 45 degree angle. If you make it as 90, they will be perpendicular. Okay, you can change their angle if you wish. Now I can also change, I will change this as well. Okay, what else I can do? I can change the style of these lines. Presently these are normal line, but I can change them. How? I wrote plt.plot and I can add over here, you can add ls, means line style. Ls equals to, maybe I can put it as a dash. It will be a dotted line. So my East Bengal has become a dotted line and Mohun Bagan has become a simple line. If I wish, I can also change the plot for Mohun Bagan. Let me do it once. I can write it for plot for Mohun Bagan. ls equals to maybe this type of dot, a different type of dot you can put. So, but it doesn't look cool. Both, it seems that both of East Bengal and Mohun Bagan are similarly, their style have become similar. So let it be like this. It is a better looking chart. You can also do some annotation. Annotation means you can add some custom made text into this chart. For example, you want to highlight that the highest scoring goals that has been up to 6. This part you want to highlight. Okay, so how you can do that? You can add plt dot annotate. So you can write what is the thing I am going to highlight over here. The maximum value, that means in that text it should be written as maximum value. So I can write maximum value, then put a comma, and which is the point I want to highlight. See, now it will become little difficult to understand since we had given the x ticks, but just imagine that I will make it as a comment. I don't require that x ticks, I require the normal plot. Okay, I just need to do this one also. I will require the normal plot. Okay, now it will be easier for us to understand. The highest goal will be x is 20 and y is 6. So I need to write xy equals to, I need to put the coordinate where I want to, which point I want to highlight as max value. So I can write, first you need to write the x-axis, that is 20 comma 6, that is this point, and then where do I want to put the text? If I want to put the text as max value, I need to put it somewhere here. So I can write xy text equals to, again I can write over here, where do I want to put it? I want to put it somewhere over here, which is kind of maybe 70. Okay, 70, and maybe parallel to this value, that is 70 comma 6, x-axis 70 and y-axis 6, and then it will be with a arrow sign. That's why I have to write arrow props equals to, you write dict means a dictionary. Dictionary will tell you that in that arrow what do I want to write, that what are the properties I want to mention of that arrow. I just want to mention that arrow should be there, and I want to mention a color for that, that is face color equals to maybe magenta, and if I execute it, oops, I made some mistake, ARROW it will be, I'm sorry, it's a spelling mistake. Okay, now let's execute it. Yes, now I can see it's showing this is the maximum value, and this point it is showing me. Okay, now if I want to change the figure size, I can do that by adding one statement, like over here, let me delete it. You can write over here plt dot figure, okay, and then you can write fig size equals to, first you need to mention the length and then you need to mention the width. Suppose I want to mention the length as maybe 10 and width as maybe 5. Okay, now you execute this one, it will become a larger one. If I make it as both 10 comma 10, it will be a square, a perfect square, but it doesn't look very good. It's better to have it in a rectangular shape. This will be a better one. Okay, you can change the figure size. I can also add a legends for this one, that which sort of line represents which one. I can do that by writing, this is the normal one, C equals to brown. I can add label equals to East Bengal. That means for plot East Bengal, I want it to be displayed as East Bengal, title plot 1, and second is label equals to Mohun Bagan. I will make it a capital 1. Label equals to Mohun Bagan, and then you just add plt.legend equals to, just plt.legend, you add them. That means there's going to be a legend will be created in this chart, and for East Bengal it will be displayed as East Bengal for EB. The variable name is EB, it will be displayed as East Bengal. That's why we have added label equals to East Bengal. For Mohun Bagan, label equals to Mohun Bagan. Full name will be displayed. Okay. Now let's execute it. See, we have not given the ls sign. That's why they have again become a normal line. If you again want to use the ls sign, then you can add ls equals to a dot, a hyphen, then Mohun Bagan will become, East Bengal will become a dotted line, and Mohun Bagan will remain as a normal line. You can do as per your requirement. Now by default your legend will be placed on the upper right hand side over here, but if I wish, I can change this position by adding a location statement. You can write plt.legend over here. You can add loc, means location equals to, the default one is upper right, you can write upper left. So this legend will be displayed over here. Presently it is displayed over here. Similarly, you can write a lower right or upper left as per your wish, but usually I will advise you just leave it up to the default, because it's always advisable to put the legend on the upper right hand corner. That is the best one, but just in case if you wish, you can change it as per your requirement, but it's always better to have it in the upper right hand side. So this is the most beautiful way to represent a data. Alright, now for the last part for this line chart will be how do I save this one. For saving, you can write at the end, I can write plt.savefig, okay, and I should be giving a name by which I want to save it. I can write maybe you need to put it in quotes, line chart dot, you need to mention the format with which you want to save it. You may write maybe PDF. Okay, if I do not write anything else, then it will be saved in the default folder, that is where your Python has been installed. But we don't want that. We would like to create a path where I want it to be saved. So I can do it. I want to save it in this folder, so I will copy the path and I will put it beside this one. Okay, just remember that you need to put a forward slash. Wherever you have these slashes, you need to make it a forward slash, otherwise it's not going to work. You make it forward slash or double backward slash, both are going to work, but don't do a mix and match, either single forward slash or double backward slash. And now if I execute it, it's going to be saved over here as a PDF. Now from this chart you can save it or send it to your client or put it in your PPT. If you want to change this property, I want it to be as a JPEG or PNG, simply change it as PNG and then it's going to be saved as a PNG. See, now it has saved as a PNG. Similarly, just do a JPEG you can do a JPEG. It will be saved as JPEG like this. Just change the format extension, so now it will be saved as a JPEG file. Okay, and this is a PNG file. Alright, you can save it. Now we are going to check how to do a histogram. Histograms are also pretty simple. For histogram, it's pretty simple. For so long we had been writing plt dot plot, but now we will be writing plt dot hist, short form of histogram. And I want to do a histogram for East Bengal, and you execute that. I have got a histogram, but it doesn't look good because there are different gaps in between. So what we can do, we can create some bins. Okay, how many discrete values I should be creating? How do I do that? Bins equals to, I can write range 8. Range 8 means it's always n minus 1. If I write 8, that means it's going to create 7 bins. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What it means, now it looks better. It means how many times East Bengal has scored 0 goals. About almost 30 times, little bit less than 30, something about 28 or 27. How many times they have scored 1 goal? That is about close, little less than 50. How many times they have scored 2 goals? Okay, so this is how you read it. Now again, I can use the features whatever we have done earlier. I can use a figure size, I can increase it, I can put a label, that is East Bengal, and I can put a PLT, the legend. So it will look like something like this. Now it has become little big, the chart. I have also added the legends by default, which will be the upper right hand side, East Bengal. So now you already know these things. Okay, now we will also, what we are going to do, we are going to remove these extra spaces at the end and at the beginning by adding an x limit. Okay, so what we can do, plt.xlimit 0 to 7, you have already done this one. So it will be starting from 0 and ending with 7. So the extra spaces will be removed. X level, that means the x-axis name will be goal scored, and the y level will be named as number of goals. These are the two features we have added over here. See, now we don't have any gaps over here. It's written as goal scored, and over here it's number of goals. We may also plot two different variable in the same plot. How to do that? These are the same thing what we have added. One thing I have also added is color. Now what I have done, PLT figure, it was earlier there, PLT histogram, earlier we had only East Bengal. Now within a bracket I have added East Bengal comma Mohun Bagan. So both the variable will be plotted into the same graph. Bins will let it be as it is, range 8. Color red and green, that means East Bengal will be as red, Mohun Bagan will be as green. If you do not put the color, Python will put some default colors. If you wish to go by the default colors, you may go with it, or else you can put your own colors. Labels, now I need to put two labels, East Bengal and Mohun Bagan. Earlier I had only one, so I had put only a single label. plt.legend, plt x limit, it was there. plt x levels, x level, y level, it was also there. So let's see if I put both of them together how they look like. See, now I can compare. For 0 goals, red is East Bengal. For 0 goals, Mohun Bagan has played more matches where they have scored 0 goals than East Bengal. They have played more matches where they have scored a single goal than East Bengal. East Bengal has scored 2 goals in more matches than Mohun Bagan had scored 2 goals. Similarly, you can compare them. Alright. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have understood something from today's videos. And I will be uploading these codes and I will put the link into the description box. And if you have any feedback, please put it in your comment. If you want me to create any other videos, you have any other requirement, please let me know. I will try to create it. Thank you so much.